Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the AEW or the Impact Review series for the, um, let's see, Impact Review series for the 16th of June 2022. This is the Go Home for Slammiversary. Not exactly a fan of this, but it is what it is as far as everybody's concerned. And again, ultimately, it's fine, but it's also not exactly something that has to be seen. Needless to say, Impact Review for the Go Home show here, and by far, Slammiversary 20 years. Can't believe the company made 20 years, but anyhow, the BTI pre-show match will feature X Division competition as Laredo Kid and Christian takes off in singles action there. Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans open the show, though, with Jordana Grace and Mia Yim. Giving Evans open the match, but it didn't take long for Steelz to involve herself. Then distraction from her partner. Evans takes control, and the heel team takes over. Grace eventually receives a hot tag, taking control, burst offense, followed by crossface on Steelz. Grace and Yim try to close with a double team maneuver, but Steelz fights off both of her new opponents. Steelz ducks Grace strikes, sending her crashing into her partner. Steelz then grabs a handful of tights and gets the roll up for the win. Guess that's supposed to put extra heel heat on something somewhere. Anyway, Chelsea Green and Deanna Purrazzo are found backstage immediately after the last match. They are asked whether they will act as an alliance. First Queen of the Mountain match at Slammiversary, where they outright deny the possibility of working as a team. There can only be one Queen of the Mountain after all. Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff interview. Wes and Garrett Bischoff backstage interview after bragging about their accomplishments. As part of the Aces and Eights, they're interrupted by Honor No More. This led to a scuffle. D'Lo Brown's also there, steps into the fight. Bischoff and Briscoe criticize D'Lo's new corporate attitude. D'Lo promises to promote them with a match with Honor No More. Then Josh Alexander versus Eric Young video package hyping their Slammiversary main event. Then we go to Trey Miguel defeating Mike Bailey, action-packed match. Summer of Bailey continues to carry along. Match opens with chain wrestling turning into both guys trading offensive maneuvers. Sequence continues into a commercial break. After returning from the break, Bailey is in control, slows down the pace, working over Miguel in the corner, and then escapes single leg Boston Crab. Miguel then fights back into the match before taking Bailey out to the mat with a double suplex. Then we see Bailey escapes time on the mat, and both guys trade strikes. Bailey then kicks, and after winning, Miguel goes out to the floor. Bailey hits a dropkick to the floor, but Miguel is quick to respond. Dive of his own, Bailey gets sent recovering. Likewise, Miguel is recovering. Bailey hits another dive. Bailey then tries to hit another, but it's interrupted by a kick. They trade two more dives before returning to the ring area. Bailey connects with a bunch of moves before trying for a pin. Miguel kicks out. Bailey positioned him in the corner for a kick. Miguel catches the kick and turns it into a pin. And then there we go. Sammy and Moose video package filled with shots of Abyss and Callahan doing a bunch of old Abyss-related stuff. Callahan and Moose set for the Masters Ball match at Slammiversary. Masa Slamovich defeats Alicia. Match starts. Masha kills her in a few seconds, and Masha gets a complete squash. The Briscoes defeat Chris Bay and Jay White of the Bullet Club. Anyway, Briscoes gains quick lead but then White manages to swing things into a match and tags out to Bay. Mark and Bay then go back and forth for a while. Briscoes take control. Briscoes then lead to a more substantive effort working to isolate their opponents. Bay eventually lands a dive, taking out both Briscoes just in time for the commercial break. Once the break ends, Bullet Club is in complete control. Hot tag to Mark, leading to a Briscoes comeback. Mark and Jay hit with a ton of offense. 4 tandem neckbreaker, forced quality. Uh, White breaks up the pin attempt. Bay buys enough time to get back around, and the match breaks down into a short brawl. Scramble at the end, roll up on Bay, and the Briscoes get a win. Reverse Battle Royal announcement. They are bringing that concept back to Aces and Eights reunion. Show returns. Garrett Bischoff and Wes Briscoe are flustered. They look at each other. D'Lo reveals he'll be with them wearing Aces and Eights colors. D'Lo said the best part about being his Aces and Eight is that you never walk alone. Nick Aldis, formerly known as Magnus, on Impact, he's announced a team member against Honor No More for Slammiversary. Kenny King, Vincent of Honor No More defeat Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff of Aces and Eights. Needless to say, it's kind of this company is slowly falling. Aces and Eights. They basically bring this back, and anyway, Bischoff and Briscoe start the match by trying to isolate King and Vincent. Vincent gets tagged anyways. Aces and Eights maintain early, and they lead all the way into the commercial break. Aces and Eights are still in control. Lasts a few seconds. Vincent drops Briscoe and pins him. After the match, D'Lo tries to fight off Honor No More. The rest of them hit the ring to save their friends from D'Lo. Honor No More. Kazarian and Motor City Machine Guns hit the ring, rescuing D'Lo. Kazarian, Motor City Machine Guns, and D'Lo beat Honor No More and stand tall. Josh Alexander, Eric Young contract signing closes the show. Why are contract signings so important in wrestling? Ahead of their match at Slammiversary, there we go. Here's the contract signing. Young cuts a promo saying he doesn't care about Impact's history, only cares about himself. Alexander answers Young promos. Unlike Young, Alexander does care about Impact's history. Alexander signs the contract, and of course that goes to a brawl. It's boring and cliche. Both men flip the table, la la la, and here we go into the pay-per-view's main event. That's where we're going, and we will be back with more right after this.